Welcome to the Health Wealth Podcast and Radio Show with Forbes author and contributor Dr. Josh Luke, America's Healthcare Affordability Authority. Visit drjoshluke.com for information on speaking appearances and other resources.
Hello LinkedIn friends and family, welcome to the Health Wealth Daily Video Minute with Dr. Josh Luke. Today I'm simply reaching out to all of you on LinkedIn to say, hey, I make my living by being a professional public speaker, and people tell me, hey, I love your stories, you're so funny when you're on stage, but the coolest thing is you actually give me a handful of tips on how I can save money on healthcare spending for my family or for me as an individual or even for employers. And I'm excited to be able to do that, and I appreciate the fact that people share that they like those stories, because all the stories I share help explain what I learned as a young hospital CEO, becoming a hospital CEO at age 32, learning on the job, asking a lot of questions, going, hey, that doesn't make sense, still asking questions 10 years later. So that's why we started the Health Wealth movement, health-wealth.com, to help make healthcare affordable in America again. And it's been just a dream come true for me. I've spoken in over 100 places in the last 4 years. I've been to China, I've been to South America, Central America, going to Europe this year, all over the country as a keynote speaker. And I always appreciate the great feedback and all the new followers I get each time I speak on LinkedIn. And today I want to ask you, do you have an event coming up this year, your company or a trade organization that you work with, that needs a speaker, somebody who can entertain you but also give you something to leave with, where your company and your employees, you as an individual, can save money? If so, reach out to me. I'd love to be that guy. I'm happy to provide books for those of you who are interested in getting books from your speaker as well, and whatever other information you need. So thank you so much for joining this wave to make healthcare affordable in America. Again, it's so important to me. I'm passionate about it. If you read a little bit more about my story, you'll see that I left my dream job, what I thought was my dream job in college. I became a sports marketer, and I was jet setting with some of the most famous athletes in the world. But then when my grandma got sick, I switched over to healthcare, and then 15 years later my mom got sick, and I realized I'd become part of the problem and we needed real change in healthcare. So I'd love for you to learn more about my story at drjoshluke.com. That's my speaking website, and I would love to hear from you about the event you're having, either for your company or for a trade organization. Trade organizations and companies of any types. My message can relate to anyone. So thanks so much. It's Dr. Josh Luke with today's Health Wealth Daily Video Minute. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Health Wealth Podcast and Radio Show with Forbes author and contributor Dr. Josh Luke, America's Healthcare Affordability Authority. Visit drjoshluke.com for information on speaking appearances and other resources.